You only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Whoa, whoa. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. You only know you love her when you let her go. But you let her go.
Yo, what is going on, guys? iRezi back again with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another life story. This has been like 2 in a row, but it doesn't even matter. My life stories are like my favorite series. People love them, and I really do enjoy making them. So yeah, this is going to be the story of the time I pissed on a kid, and I feel like a fucking douchebag and an idiot for doing this. But it was a pretty funny story, and my friend didn't get too mad, but this happened, I think, grade 6. Yeah, I wasn't too young. I wasn't like in kindergarten or anything. I was just a fucking really immature kid. Yeah, so it was a recess time, I think. Yeah, lunch recess, so it was a bit longer. And at my school, my old elementary school, when it was recess time and you had to go to the bathroom, at recess, you couldn't go back in. Once it's recess, and you can't get back in until recess is over. And this recess period, this like lunch period, was I think an hour and like 20 minutes where we had to be outside. It felt like a long ass time, and me and my friend both had to take a piss. So what we did, we went to the back area of the field of recess. Like there's this like gigantic ass field in the playground, and then you go to this field. It's hard to explain, but like there was a giant field. And then this was also like fall, so all the leaves on the trees and all that stuff, they were falling off. There was just like a bush of sticks, right? So my friend didn't have that much foliage or that much cover going into the bush to try to take a piss, and he was like, okay, just watch guard, stand. There was only like one entrance in to get into the bush, and then there was no way out. So he was stuck in there, and I was guarding the only way. So obviously you guys can tell where this is going. I was guarding the only exit in and the entrance and all that, so he had nowhere to go. So he was just like, okay, guard, make sure no teachers or nobody comes and sees. So I was just standing there. I looked around, and then I got like a light bulb over my head. I had an idea. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna have some fun. And I had to take a piss really badly too, and he wanted to go first, and he was like, no, you can't take a piss, I need to take a piss first. So I'm like, okay, you fucking douchebag. So I was guarding, and then I like turned around. He was like turned around, and his like, so there was like a tiny little slope going in. There was like a little dirt hill. There was like nothing really like much. He was like up on a tiny slope. It was like 2 feet tall going into the bush, and then he was at the top. So I could only pee on his leg. So what happened was I pulled down my pants. Well, not really, like just a bit, and then started peeing. So I started peeing on his leg, and you should have seen his reaction in his face. His face, it was like the most hilarious thing I've ever witnessed in my life. He was like shocked. He was scared. He was like, stop it, no, what the fuck are you doing? Stop peeing on me, what the hell? And he was like holding his hand out, and he was like trying to move in the bush, and he couldn't go anywhere, and I was just peeing. I was shitting my pants laughing. So when I was laughing, my pee was going in streams. It was like stopping and then going, and it was fucking hilarious. And then once I was done, I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. And he was like, dude, what the fuck was that? And I was like, oh shit, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, like, really mean to do that. Even though I did, what the fuck was that, what was I talking about? I didn't mean to do that. Obviously, I meant to do that. And I told him, I was like scared. I didn't want to get in trouble. I'm like, dude, don't get me in trouble. Don't tell the teachers. Don't tell anyone what happened. Just tell them you fell in a puddle or something. And that's what he did. But if that was me that got fucking pissed on by my friend, I would instantly go and fucking tell the teacher or the principal, get this motherfucker suspended. I don't know why this kid didn't go and tell on me or anything. I guess he was a loyal, good friend. But after that day, we didn't really talk much, obviously, because I fucking pissed on his leg. But I remember the teacher asking him, he told me later in class, they asked him why he was wet. He was like, I fell in a puddle outside. And they asked him if he wanted to go get a change of clothes and all that stuff, but his mom couldn't because she was at work, and he was like, he only lived with his mom and didn't have his dad and shit, so he had to stay with piss on his fucking leg the whole day of school. And I feel like a douchebag for doing that. And dude, if you're watching this video, I doubt you ever will, but if you do, then I'm super sorry about that day. But yeah, so that's about the story, guys. I pissed on a fucking kid at recess, and oh my god, that was retarded. That day, that was really bad. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like down below. Share this video, Facebook, Twitter, all that. Get your friends to watch this video, all that stuff. Favorite it, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.